So let's talk about twin flames. There's really nothing special about a twin flame, okay? Because there is no fucking twin flame, and there is no person, there is no thing here whatsoever. But the person seems to think that the twin flame is special because they feel that familiarity with that person, right? Well, the familiarity is you can actually see that there's no separation. And it just so happens that you can see it through that person, with that person. You can see that there's no separation. But it does not make that person special. It doesn't. That person is not special, is no different than any other character that you come across. It's just that you can feel that familiarity with that person, that there is no separation. And that's why it feels like you've known them before, because it's actually just energy. It's in the person is energy. Everything is energy. Everything is wholeness. Everything is oneness. There is no separation. It's no different than the sky, the trees, this car that I'm driving in, sound, me speaking. Everything is oneness. Everything is wholeness. And there's no getting out of this. There's no getting out of wholeness. Oneness. There's no ending. There's no beginning. And there is no special thing here with the twin flame. That's just the story. That's just the dream. That's just the fairy tale. That's just what the conditioned mind seems to, it's what's appearing with the conditioned mind. And you know, it's all that mental chatter, and yeah, it's just beliefs. It's the beliefs that the person is creating around the story, whatever. But none of it is special. Your twin flame isn't something that came from, I don't know. It's just bullshit. It's all yada 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 bullshit. It's just, you know, there's no getting out of this. This is all energy. This is wholeness. Doesn't make your twin flame special, because your twin flame is not fucking special from anything else. It just so happens you're able to see that there's a familiarity there. And the reason why there's a familiarity, because this is wholeness. You, and there's not a you, are wholeness, oneness. There's no there's no one that's separate here at all. There's no separation at all. It's all just energy at the end of the day. Just energy. But, you know, the person is never going to understand this. The person or the mind will never understand this, because the person and the mind are not here. It's an energetic knowing. Not even an energetic knowing. It's an energetic realization. Right? It's an energetic realization. So the person will never understand this. It will appear to be understood when it appears. And everything is appearing spontaneously. You can't get out of what's already happening, right? Because everything's happening spontaneously. So it's pointless to try to understand what I'm saying here. And there's no I, but this is the only way that I can actually explain this. Right? It just happens when it happens. Everything is happening spontaneously. Everything is, you know, appears to be happening spontaneously. The person is spontaneous. There's no control over what the person does. So it's already appearing to happen. So yeah. It will appear to be understood when it is understood. It appears to be understood. But there's no special thing here when it comes to fucking twin flames, man. There's no special thing. It's just that you're able to see that there's no separation with your twin flame. That is wholeness, it's oneness. That, you know, but for some reason the person, right, takes it as it's a special thing and it's an individual thing, and there's no individual here. There's none whatsoever. Not one thing is an individual. Nothing is separate. Nothing is. But because the person feels that familiarity with the twin flame, they signal it out as an individual thing and blah, 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 blah. But it's not. It's none of that. It's none. It just, and you know what? You can actually feel the familiarity with another person too. Not just one person. You can feel it with another person. And again, it's all wholeness. There's no separate person here. And the person doesn't even exist. It's just an appearance. It's a mirage. Appearing as everything. And twin flames is just a label. It's fucking concepts. It's storytelling. There's really no twin flame. It just appears that way. It appears that there's a twin flame. It's what's appearing through the conditioned mind. And then the person, you know, creates a story around it. But there's really nothing happening. There's nothing going on because there's nothing here. It just appears that way. And it's so crazy because when that realization happens, all the mental chatter, all the conditioning, energy, all the concepts fall away. But there's still ordinary life. The person's still going to play its role, right? The character's still going to play its role. It's going to still live its ordinary life, paying bills, going to work, but there's no more mental chatter. There's no more conditions. There's no more personal self, okay? There's no more personal self. But yeah, so it's game over, guys. Hate to break it to you, but the whole twin flame thing is just, man, it's just fucking storytelling. It's a fairy tale that the person, you know, gets stuck in. It's an ongoing cycle because they believe that they're separate. You know, when it's all wholeness, everything is wholeness. There's not one thing that isn't. It's all energy. You know, there's no ending and there's no beginning to energy. There's no ending, no beginning. This is it. This is it, guys. Game over. There's no death. There's no birth. How can you die if you're not the person, if there's no you, right? How can the person die if the person's not even here? How can the person be born if the person never left? This is it. This is wholeness. You can't get out of this. This is it. It's what is appearing. Not even appearing. I mean, it's just, fuck, man. It's just, this is all wholeness. There's no death. There's no birth. There's no fucking twin flame. There's nothing. There's nothing here. Nothing. No thing. Nothing at all. Not at all. But it's okay to play in it. It's okay for the character to play in it. There's no right. There's no fucking wrong here. There are no rules. And there's no one judging you because there is no others. It's just energy appearing as others. It's energy appearing as a fucking coffee stand right here. A fucking gas station. Fucking everything. Game over.